Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of WP the Podcast. I'm Tim Streifler. My co-host David Blackman is not with us today. He is traveling digital nomad life, so he'll be back with us in a few days. So today we're going to be talking about the best form plugins with conditional logic. Now, a few episodes back, 764, we talked about conditional logic. The title of the episode for 764 is What is Conditional Logic in Forms and Why You Want It? And we explained what conditional logic is, why it's important, and some different really cool ways that you can utilize it. But basically, it's if this, then that, right? And so it's the logic in forms that will do different things based off of what the customer inputs. So if they select one of the options in the dropdown, it might show some different form fields based off of what they input. So you can have some really cool dynamic forms, or you can have the emails from the forms be sent to different people based off of what department they select in the dropdown, things like that. So we talked all about that in 764. So definitely go back and listen to that. But today we want to talk about the best form plugins that have conditional logic built in so that you can start doing these things. And so rather than naming every popular form plugin, I'm going to name only two. One premium plugin that I use daily, and then one free plugin that is awesome and has almost as many features as the premium plugins out there. So the premium version is Gravity Forms. Now, Gravity Forms was really the first premium form plugin on the market. They've been around for years and years now, and I've been a member for years and years now too. And so Forms is one of those things that you're going to want on every website that you build. And so that was probably the first premium subscription that I really invested in was Gravity Forms, because I knew I was going to need forms on every website that I built. So I'm grandfathered into old pricing. They've raised the prices quite a few times since then, but luckily I've never canceled, so I have the really great pricing. However, even with today's pricing, it's still very affordable. So yeah, not only does Gravity Forms have the conditional logic built in, but they also have more integrations and add-ons than any other form plugin out there. And so it doesn't matter if you use MailChimp or ActiveCampaign or GetResponse, whatever, you can create opt-in forms with these form plugins that will integrate with your email marketing provider. So yeah, the highest license is $259 a year. So still very affordable if you're going to be using it to build client sites. So yeah, Gravity Forms is awesome. Been using it for years and highly, highly, highly recommend it. But if you're not at a place where you want to be investing money quite yet, maybe you're just getting started, or maybe you have too many other premium subscriptions out there, then I definitely recommend checking out Forminator. Now, Forminator is a free plugin, but that does not mean that it is limited in features. It is very powerful, and pretty much all the features that you get in a premium plugin like Gravity Forms, you get in Forminator for free. Now, generally, I don't recommend using free plugins unless it's for something small. Forms is something pretty major, so why is this different? Well, the reason I don't recommend using free plugins most of the time is because you never know where that developer is going to go, right? If they don't have an incentive to continue updating the plugin and providing support and all of that, then they could just decide, you know what, I'm going to stop giving this away for free, or I'm going to, abandon it altogether. It happens all the time in WordPress. These developers, they want to give back. They create a plugin, they support it for a while, it gets a big user base, and then they get busy. They get another job where they can no longer have the time to work on their free plugin. So for that reason, I don't typically recommend using free plugins again, unless it's for something small. The reason why this is different is because this is by Wpmu Dev. Now, Wpmu Dev is one of the oldest and biggest premium WordPress plugin creators out there. And so they basically use this free form plugin to help build their brand, get their name out there, introduce their other products to the users. So it's a marketing tool for them, and they build out all these awesome features in the hopes that you'll use it and check out their other products. So even though it's completely free and they support it for free, they're still incentivized in other ways to continue updating the plugin and all of that. And so they've had it out there for free for, I want to say, a good 3 to 5 years now, minimum of 3. So it's not going anywhere. It's not like they tested it to see if it would help promote their other products and then they're going to no longer make it free. It's been free for quite a few years now, and it doesn't look like that's going to change. So yeah, definitely check out Forminator. It doesn't have quite as many integrations as Gravity Forms, and it doesn't have quite as many features, but it has conditional logic, which is the point of this episode, and it has a lot of other really great, powerful features that typically you have to pay for from other providers. So that's it for this episode. Tune in tomorrow. We're going to talk about where to get good stock images for web design. Web design images, they go hand in hand. So we're going to be talking all about that tomorrow. All right. Until tomorrow, take care. Bye-bye.